Hey Sagittarius, good morning and happy 8/8. It's really, there's some dispute on the whole Lionsgate portal thing, but it is a day of initiation. It is, representative of infinity, and it's a good day to start new things. Whatever it is that you're interested in having in your life, in your next timeline, it is a good day to do those things, okay? So that could be taking a course, starting a business. It's a good time to take steps towards those things. I know that's surprising during retrograde season, but there you have it. And this energy, this is good manifestation energy, which runs until the 25th of August, I believe. Yeah, so in the spirit of that, Sag, I am starting something new, and so far I'm pretty sure I'm just going to do it once a week, but I'm going to do a little reading for spiritual practice for those who are interested in developing their spiritual gifts or, in spiritual practice in general, which I am a big supporter of. And so I will timestamp that so that, if you're not interested in that, not everyone is, then you don't have to look at it. But if you do check it out, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you actually try the things and, there's going to be rituals, there's going to be practicing to expand your spiritual gifts. There's going to be a soul card, which will involve some work, usually a mantra or some journaling. And yeah, just let me know, because I would actually like to do a course on spiritual practice. But enough about me, Sag. Let's get on to you in the day. So we're doing it a little differently. We are going to look at some small details that may be affecting you today. But, as always, remember this is a general reading, and this may or may not. And time, maybe it won't happen today. Maybe it'll happen 3 weeks from now. Who knows? And we're starting with a channeled message. With the Animal Spirit Oracle, which is one of my favorites. And it's interesting because all of these numbers are derivatives of 2. Yeah. Very interesting. So I'm really feeling, Sag, and this is your channeled message, what your animal guides or your spirit guides really want you to do is to really get back to yourself. And I've seen this message come out, it seems like every day, but where, it's one thing to call your power back, but, it's kind of knowing what that power is. And for Sagittarius, it is about adventure. It is about taking chances. We jump in. The only problem comes in is that sometimes when we jump in, it doesn't work out, or it goes very wrong, or we self-sabotage, so I feel like this year and last year, we've been really trying to be less impulsive so that we don't, find ourselves in chaotic times, right? Because as we get older, especially, we're trying to move past the chaos. Isn't fun anymore, you know what I'm saying? For sure. But they're wanting you to face the truth of who you are, Sag. Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. And this specifically may have to do with something you're trying to get in your life, to achieve in your life. And there's kind of this trying to play it safe here, because Leia's solid foundation is here, which is all about taking the steps and, common sense and all of those things. But, you're a person who does not, Sagittarius takes chances, that they do not worry about risk. And I kind of feel like your guides might be telling you that, it's really great to do things the right way, but nothing in life doesn't contain risk. For whatever this thing is, they want you to balance doing the right thing with taking risks, because there's going to be a risk required. Nothing is without risk, Sag. Okay? And just trusting that no matter what, you're solid. And I feel like if this is about something specific that you're trying to get or trying to do, what they're telling you is that the solid foundation's already there. This risk is not going to make or break it. And yes, does it involve a lot of work? You know, there may be something specific that you're taking a chance on that you don't know how it will work out. And they kind of are telling you there's going to be a lot of work, Sag. There's going to be a lot of work. There's not this instant payoff, you know. And part of that, oh, wow. Okay. Part of that is really, one thing that's magical about Sagittarius is the delusion factor. Like, we always believe we're going to get what we want. We always believe that things are going to work out. We don't usually need to see proof of it. You know, but also, you know, I feel like Spirit wants you to step into whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or trying to be. Act like you are already. And make your words match that. Watch your words here. Okay, so don't speak as if you don't get what you want. Don't speak in a negative way in terms of this thing that you want. So in other words, if you're starting a business and you want it to be successful, you have to act like you're a successful business person. And your words have to match that. So what is that? I feel like that's, you know, affirmative speech. You know? Affirmative speech, Sag. Just saying. Okay, so let's get on with it. Let's look at these details. So first of all, what was interesting is that the card on the bottom here, and these, I made these cards myself, says better and better. And what that reminds me of is this mantra I have hanging in my room that says, every day my life gets better and better. And I say it every day. Every day, Sag. So, but let's get on with it. I use the Grand Lux Tarot because I really feel like it reminds me of Leo. But anyways, for the small details, travel may be coming up, Sag. Okay, now, you know, I'm an intuitive person, so I'm going to read this how I see it. I mean, it could be specific. Someone could be coming to see you for sure, because we are seeing the Six of Swords with surprise visit. And it's interesting for me because, you know, there's so much. Like, if you watched yesterday's love reading even, there was a surprise get-together with someone you didn't expect to hear from. You know, I know everyone took that as an ex coming back, and it really wasn't. I mean, I suggest going back and looking at it again if that's what you thought. Because it's actually someone you didn't expect to hear from. You know, and it really felt like a friend. But anyways, let's get on with it. So someone could be coming to see you. Okay? New beginning is here. Changing mind. New adventure. So, you know, even if there isn't someone who comes to see you, there could be something being initiated about a new adventure for you. You know what that means? It could just mean doing something new. It could mean you're traveling to a new place, right? It's interesting because I do feel like this is new. With changing mind being here, I don't know. It could be something that you had given up on doing, and then all of a sudden the spark comes back for it. And that can be translated into anything. It could be a person that changed their mind. You know, it could be anything. So, it does feel, though, as if it was something that was canceled previously. And I feel, and this is interesting because what's also on the bottom is unusual support and mending fences. So you may be actually receiving support from someone that you're on the outs with. How about that? How about that? But there definitely is something new coming in, Sag. Definitely. Because, you know, the overall energy is the Page of Wands. That is discovery. That, you know, a lot of times that's good news about an opportunity or a new direction. But it's definitely something new. And you're definitely receiving it from someone else. You're finding out about it. So, I mean, we'll take a look, more of a look at that. But this is really interesting because, you know, what you need to be aware of is Seven of Pentacles and King of Swords. It kind of means that there's been a decision made on something that you've been waiting for. It may be money related, Sag. And how this helps you is Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. It helps you solve a problem that was unsolvable. You know, the Ten of Swords, yes, it does mean betrayal. Yes, it does mean an ending. But this is an ending to being stuck, Sag. So in some way, you're overcoming a problem that and I feel like someone else is bringing it to you that you didn't see a way out of. Honestly, maybe they're showing you a way out. You know, how to have a good day is the Page of Swords. With the Nine of Pentacles, just wait for it. Like, there isn't something that you need to do, but be open to, I feel, in terms of whatever this, you know, stuck energy may be, you need to be open to someone else's idea, right? Because, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles showing here, it is definitely showing that this is an answer. This is going to give you what you need there, because the Nine of Pentacles deals with resources. I do feel like this is money oriented. I really do. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Wow, Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is being burdened. This is helping you over some difficulty when it comes to money. Wow, Ace of Cups, that's a new idea. I feel like even somebody may be giving you money, but you're definitely receiving money that helps you to get over something difficult. Wow. Okay, Sag. But we're going to take a look at this Page of Wands because I do feel like this is coming from an outside source. Because the Page of Wands often deals with good news. And it really feels like you didn't see a way, you know, and someone is bringing the way to you. So let me find out more about the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Page of Wands for Sagittarius. This is definitely about money. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This is about money problems. So what is this news? Someone is sharing information with you. And it definitely is information you didn't know, right? And it's with the King of Cups. And the King of Cups can also be someone who very much, you know, has their shit together. Very much probably has money. What is the King of Cups bringing? They're going to show you how to balance this situation. So they're bringing balance to it. What is this? Knowledge. Seven of Swords. What is the King of Cups bringing? The High Priestess. The High Priest and the High Priest. Oh, okay, so that. Wow. Which I believe is the Magician in this deck. They're going to show you a way out. Six of Wands is on the bottom with Justice. And the Three of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. They could be giving you money. They could be giving you a job. This could be a new job. But this person, this King of Cups, is showing you a way out of your money problems. Okay. All right. Sounds good to me, Sag. I don't know. And I feel like you didn't see a way out. Honestly. You didn't see a way out. And they're bringing you something. They're bringing you an idea for sure. Okay, because there's also a decision being made. It may have been a decision you didn't really like. And that could be the changing mind thing. So I don't know what that is, Sag. I don't know what that is, but maybe you will know for sure. And with the Page of Swords, it's just telling you to just wait for it. Just wait for it. There's no action for you to take. It's definitely telling you to be open to the information, because the information is coming, and it's coming through another person. It's coming through another person, Sag. So, you know, that's what I have for you. Let's see what you need to be focused on today. What does Sagittarius need to focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on today? What does oh, okay. Clear out the clutter. What does Sagittarius need? Like, just get rid of what's in your way, Sag. So you may be dealing with blockages. I don't know. So, what does Sagittarius need to focus on? Accept your follies. Like, whatever, if you feel like you've caused your own misfortune, like, you know, this is making mistakes, right? Spirit's telling you, stop thinking about it. You made your mistakes, whatever. Take the lesson. Take the lesson, and Hummingbird Joy, just let it go. Let it go. Okay, Sagittarius, and if you, so like I said, I'm going to timestamp the spiritual practice portion. If you're interested in it, please check it out. And then, you know, have this great day that I know you're going to have, and be open to new things. Make sure to keep your thoughts really geared towards, you know, what you want your new timeline to look like. Toodles. Okay, Sagittarius, welcome to Spiritual Practice 101. So, it's really interesting because all of these cards literally came out for spiritual practice. So, there may be a need for some of you to really invest in it. And it really doesn't have to be hard or time-consuming. But let's get started, because I used your mindful messages for this, and so many came out, Sag. And this is mediumship training cards, okay, by John Holland, who is one of my favorites. He is a well-known psychic, and the spiritual gift that, you know, came out for you was clairaudience. Okay, hopefully you can see it. So, I'm going to read the card for you, and there's also an exercise included. So, you know, and clairaudience is hearing, right? Your inner sense of hearing. So, have you ever heard your name being called when no one is actually there? Does a particular song or piece of music play in your head unexpectedly? That happens to me all the time. Do you sometimes hear what others are thinking? These could be indicators you have the ability of clairaudience. It's the inner sense of hearing, the ability to hear names, dates, certain sayings, and yes, even songs and melodies. You may be receiving information on a psychic or mediumistic level. Some people hear objectively, which is outside of themselves. Others hear subjectively in their mind, as though hearing messages in their own voice. On a mediumship level, when a medium is working with the ability of clairaudience, It can be very specific and quite remarkable to witness. The medium's inner hearing is so acute and receptive that they may verbalize everything they're being told by the spirit communicator. Next time you're outside, try this simple exercise. Relax and close your eyes. Try to really listen to the sounds that are far off in the distance, be it the traffic, children playing, birds singing, or just people talking. Use the power of thought to stretch your listening, and then focus your awareness on the sounds closest to you. Listen to all the sounds at once. This special exercise is meant to develop and strengthen the medium's inner sense of hearing. Okay. I will tell you what, I hear songs all the time, like every day I channel songs. And even so much so as I actually have, I have an energetic cord with another person, a close friend, and I can literally almost hear their thoughts through songs because they're a very musical person. So, yeah, it's deep, y'all. So your mindful messages today, I really do feel there's a really huge emphasis here on meditation. Now, meditation is difficult for fire signs. I will say this. I'm not saying that fire signs don't do it, but what I'm saying is that because we aren't really sit still kind of people, especially Sagittarius and Aries. So, and we definitely do also need a focal point. So I always suggest for fire signs, Sagittarius specifically, the way to start meditation if you aren't already doing it, short periods of time. And do it, you can even do it with activity. You can do it with working out. You can do it. It's just matching the breathing to what you're doing. You can do it while you're walking. I think walking meditations are really great, especially for Sag. So we like being outside. And candles. There is no better meditation for Sagittarius than candles. Use a candle flame as your focal point. Especially if you're one, I don't know about you, but I actually am not super good at visualizing. Like, I close my eyes, I don't see shit. I can feel it, but I don't see it. And so, candles really help. I have learned how to read candles for, divinative. So, it's very interesting, and candle work for Sagittarius is very effective. Really all fire signs. You can also do it where you ask questions and you will receive the answer. Trust and believe you will. Okay, so what it's saying is going to help you is morning rituals. In the morning, I will take time to tune into myself to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. And I know, everyone thinks, oh, I don't have time. But the truth is you do have time. Get up a half hour earlier, do 10 minutes of journaling, especially with gratitude, 10 minutes of meditation, and 10 minutes of an activity, whether it's dancing, any kind of movement. That really works. That's a half hour right there, right? Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. So if you feel worried about things, especially I think Sagittarius is famous for worrying about the future, right? Because we're big picture people. If you're worrying about something or stressed out about something, they're telling you to do the meditative breathing to bring yourself back to the present, to what's going on right now. And another mode, and it's something I learned from Eckhart Tolle, is that focus on what you're doing in the moment. So it can really bring you back. It can pull you back. So for instance, if you're doing dishes, okay, it's just a weird example, but if you're doing dishes, pay attention to everything about doing dishes. Pay attention to how the soap feels, the direction in which you're washing dishes. You're supposed to only think about what is in front of you. And that is a way to pull yourself into the present moment. And, affirmations. I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself. And I feel like so much of this energy is coming out for Sagittarius. We are different, and at times we try to fit in with other people, right? But you're being called to understand that it is okay to be different. It is better to be authentic. It's better to be who you truly are. And so these affirmations could actually call you back to remind you, I just need to be myself and the right people will come into my life. Okay? Especially if people have made you feel bad for being different, which we all go through that, right? And let's finish off with your soul message, your soul truth. Where can I ask for more help in my life? Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Today, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. I ask for what I want and I am open to receiving it. So your soul is kind of telling you that you need to be open to receiving help from others, which is very difficult for us, and even asking for help. It is hard, but start doing it because you want to create equity with people. Sometimes we, as Sagittarians, we want to help everyone, right? We want to save everybody, basically. But, with other people, that can feel really unbalanced, and feel like very one-sided, so you have to also allow the people in your life, not just to help them, but allow them to help you, because it makes people feel needed. It makes people feel important. And it's actually way more important than you think it is. Not just for you, but for the people that you're helping. So that's your spiritual practice this week, Sag. I hope you enjoyed it. Toodles.